Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Zainab. So I have a new book of supplications that was compiled by Imam Sajjad Ali ibn Hussein Zain al-Abidin, which I believe is the 5th Imam. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's the 5th. So yeah, it's just called Sahifa as Sajjadiya, which means supplications by Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. So I just wanted to read to you one of the supplications in this book. It's a supplication in giving thanks, because we all need to remember to give thanks at least 1,000 times a day for all the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon us in his mercy and generosity. Okay, so I just want to do this supplication with you so we can remember to be grateful to him. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So I'm just going to read it in English. It's a little bit hard to read because it's kind of in Shakespearean, like it uses thou, thy, and other weird words, which triggers my dyslexia as well. So not only do I have to translate it from like Shakespearean, but like I may trip over some words as well because I have dyslexia. So okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. O Allah, no one reaches a limit in thanking you without acquiring that of your beneficence, which enjoys upon him thanksgiving. Nor does anyone reach a degree in obeying you, even if he strives, without falling short of what you deserve because of your bounty. The most thankful of your servants has not the capacity to thank you, and the most worshipful of them falls short of obeying you. To none of them is due your forgiveness through what he himself deserves, or your good pleasure for his own merit. When you forgive someone, it is through your graciousness, and when you are pleased with someone, it is through your bounty. You show gratitude for the paltry for which you show gratitude, and you reward the small act in which you are obeyed, so that it seems as if your servants' thanksgiving, for which you have made incumbent their reward, and made great their repayment, is an affair from which they could have held back without you, and hence you will not recompense them, and whose cause is not in your hand, and hence you will repay them. Does that make sense? I'm trying to make it make sense. Sorry. No, my God, you had power over their affair before they had power to worship you, and you had prepared their reward before they began to obey you, and that because your want is bestowal of bounty, your custom beneficence, your way, thy is your, right? Thy way pardon, your way pardon. So all creatures confessed that you wronged not him whom you punish, and bear witness that you bestow bounty upon him whom you pardon. Each admits that he has fallen short of what you merit. It's like pardonest, meritest, bestowest, wrongest, not him whom thou punishes. Yeah. So I'm doing a bit of translating here from Shakespearean. Sorry about that. Had Satan not misled them from your obedience, no disobeyer would have disobeyed you. And had he not shown falsehood to them in the likeness of truth, no strayer would have gone astray from your path. So glory be to you. How manifest is your generosity in dealing with him who obeys or disobeys you. You show gratitude to the obedient for that which you undertake for him, and you grant a respite to the disobedient in that within which you are able to hurry him. You give to each of them that which is not due, and you bestow bounty upon each in that wherein his works fall short. Were you to counterbalance for the obedient servant that which you yourself had undertaken, he would be on the point of losing your reward and seeing the end of your favor. But through your generosity, you have repaid him for a short perishing term with a long everlasting term, and for a near vanishing limit with an extended abiding limit. Then you do not visit him with a settling of accounts or your provision through which he gained strength to obey you, nor do you force him to make reckonings for the organs he employed to find the means to your forgiveness. Were you to do that to him, it would take away everything for which he had labored, and all wherein he had exerted himself as repayment for the smallest of your benefits and kindness, and he would remain hostage before you for your other favors. So how can he deserve something of your reward? Indeed, how? This, my Allah, is the state of him who obeys you, and the path of him who worships you. But as for him who disobeys your command and goes against your prohibition, you do not hurry him to your vengeance, so that he may seek to replace his state in disobeying you with the state of turning back to obey you. Though he deserved from the time he set out to disobey you every punishment which you have prepared for all your creatures. Through each chastisement which you have kept back from him, and each penalty of your vengeance and your punishment which you have delayed from him, you have refrained from your right and shown good pleasure in each of what you have made obligatory. So who is more generous, my God, than you? And who is more wretched than he who perishes in spite of you? Indeed, who? You are too blessed to be described by any but the beneficence, I can never say that word, beneficence, and too generous for any but justice to be feared from you. There is no dread that you will be unjust towards him who disobeys you. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Apparently it's confirmation from Allah when you sneeze. Anyways, whatever you're saying and you sneeze is like confirmation from Allah. Okay, we're out. Where was I? There is no dread that you will be unjust towards him who disobeys you, nor any fear of your neglecting to reward him who satisfies you. So bless Muhammad and his household, give me my hope, and increase me in that of your guidance, through which I may be successful in my works. Surely you are all kind and generous. And that is a prayer that goes out to all of you listening to me. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow, inshallah. Stay blessed and stay tuned.